It is. It's Friday morning. I hardly got any Bible reading. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. I thought that thing was gonna hold, and it decided not to. What can I say? Um, I got to see the floor of my van for a second. But anyway, yeah. If you're really careful with it, you can see just how much I need. Back to anyway, it is Friday. It is my birthday, so wish me happy birthday in the comments, please. Make me feel like people actually pay attention at all. Um, and something I want to kind of mention is that I noticed that among all of my Bible readings, the only time I get higher views is when I put something in the title or in the comments about, atheists. Like there's one I did, why I don't debate them anymore. Okay, and for some reason, you mention the word atheist and being a Christian, they flock. And so I don't even put it in the title or anything like that because I really just don't want to deal with them. I'd rather have a discussion among people of faith about it and just see how do you deal with people who are atheists in your life. And most people who are atheists in your life are fine as far as society is concerned. They're no problem. They're not an issue. They're not, they're just trying to live their lives, which, those are actually people that you can reach out to gently about faith and about Jesus, and you can talk to them calmly, and from time to time make a comment, and they're at least going to be like, well, you can do what you want, but it's the militant atheists, of course, the ones that want to debate, the ones that want to call you names, that you attract the attention of online, and that's one of the reasons why I don't do it anymore, because I turned 48 this morning, okay, and that's I guess I just don't have the patience anymore. I don't have for them, and they're saying three arguments over and over and over again. Um, so so let's move on. Let's do our reading today, because God's word is far more important to us. Making sure we get our hearts right so we can shine that out to the world. Okay, and so we're continuing on with Solomon. Solomon's Proverbs with Solomon. How do you want to say it? And we're reading out of the NIV. We're in Proverbs 14, and so let's get going here. The wise woman builds her house, but with her own hands the foolish one tears hers down. He whose walk is upright fears the Lord, but he whose ways are devious despises him. A fool's talk brings a rod to his back, but the lips of the wise protect them. Where there are no oxen, the manager is empty, but from the strength of an ox comes an abundant harvest. The truthful witness does not deceive, but a false witness pours out lies. The mocker seeks wisdom and finds none, but knowledge comes easily to the discerning. Stay away from a foolish man, for you will not find knowledge on his lips. The wisdom of the prudent is to give thought to their ways, but the folly of the fools is deception. Fools mock at making amends for sin, but goodwill is found among the upright. Each heart knows its own bitterness, and no one else can share its joy. The house of the wicked will be destroyed, but the tent of the upright will flourish. There is a way that seems right to a man, but in the end it leads to death. Even in laughter the heart may ache, and joy may end. The faithless will be fully repaid for their ways, and the good man rewarded for his. A simple man believes anything, but a prudent man gives thought to his steps. A wise man fears the Lord and shuns evil, but a fool is hot-headed and reckless. A quick-tempered man does foolish things, and a crafty man. The simple inherit folly, but the prudent are crowned with knowledge. Evil men will bow down in the presence of the good, and the wicked at the gates of the righteous. The poor are shunned, even by their neighbors, but the rich have many friends. He who despises his neighbor sins, but blessed is he who is kind to the needy. Do not those who plot evil go astray, but those who plan what is good find love and faithfulness. All hard work brings a profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty. The wealth of the wise is their crown, but the folly of fools yields folly. A truthful witness saves lives, but a false witness is deceitful. He who fears the Lord has a secure fortress. For his children it will be a refuge. The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, turning a man from the snares of death. A large population is a king's glory, but without subjects, a prince is ruined. A man has great understanding, but a quick-tempered man displays folly. A heart at peace gives life to the body, but envy rots the bones. He who oppresses the poor shows contempt for their maker, but whoever is kind to the needy honors God. When calamity comes, the wicked are brought down, but even in death the righteous have a refuge. Wisdom reposes in the heart of the discerning. Even among fools she lets herself be known. Righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a disgrace to any people. A king delights in a wise servant, but a shameful servant incurs wrath. Hands reading the Lord. Thanks be to God. It's a few thoughts. We talk about what you say and considering a foolish man and what's leading to folly in this world. And we have there's many different things that are potential. And I talk about atheists, but we can talk about anybody that's not a faithful follower, and even many people who claim to be and are not. And I personally, I examine myself and ask myself routinely, am I among the people who God's going to, Jesus is going to say, I never knew you. I try not to be that person. I try to be the person who actually is trying to follow his way. It's not an easy way either, and I think that's one of the arguments that I hear from people who are non-theistic. That they think this is the easy way or something. This is the easy way of dealing with it. And it's like, no, it's not. It's a lot of self-examination that I don't think other people do. So anyway, there's lots of stuff to talk about, but I do have to get into work. And what are your plans for Memorial Day weekend? What are you guys doing for Memorial Day weekend? Are you going to be busy, enjoying yourself? Personally, I'm making a trip down to visit some friends with my wife. And my wife and I are going to go down there. They have their house. He's actually done a little bit. He's in a rental, so there's only so much he can do. But he's done a little bit so that my wife can get in. There's room for her to at least be. And of course, he's good about including her in things and talking to her, stuff like that. So is his wife. They have 3 small children there from age 3.5 on down. So it's an adventurous place. It can get nice and loud, which is okay with me too. So that's and anyway, that's what our plans are for this weekend, for Memorial Day weekend. What are you doing? I'll be checking comments throughout the weekend, maybe getting a little bit of B-roll video. We'll see what happens. So God bless. I will talk at you later.